Hey everybody, this is Jill for today. I'm awful happy you're here. We're going to have a good time in my kitchen today. I am going to put together well, I got to show you this because I've told you about these. I am constantly using their 16 bean soup mix because it's great. And in fact, I have a little 10% coupon if you want. It's in my description box, but honest to goodness, their stuff rocks. So I'm going to use some 16 bean soup beans, but it's going to be more like a stew. It's going to be thick and there's a lot of great stuff that's going to go in it. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the ingredients right now. Okay, here we are, 16 bean. I soaked them overnight in water and then I drained them, of course, and then I rinsed them. So they are all rinsed and ready to go. And you know, I've had a few people actually write me about this bowl. This was my mother's bowl and everything was used, was made in this bowl. And I was trying to figure out, because I was a little kid, oh gosh, I was tiny, and she was using it. So this bowl is over 70 years old, and I treasure it and I use it. So enough of that. So we've got the beans, and then I got a selection of carrots and onions and celery. And we've got some chopped up canned tomatoes. So now here I have a selection of herbs. I have bay leaf, I have rosemary, some Italian seasoning, and garlic. This is dehydrated. Actually, I think it's freeze-dried that Penzeys puts out, and it is so good. 1/4 teaspoon of this is equal to 1 clove of garlic, and it is excellent. I mean, I don't get any money for saying how great Penzeys is, but they are great. They have stores all over the country and online, so if you ever have a chance to use their products, they are excellent. Okay, I'm going to bring in my crock pot and we're going to get started. So I have my beans here in my slow cooker, and I know these liners, I hesitated using them for a long time. I will never go without them ever again. They make cleanup so easy. So I'm putting in some water here. I need 5 cups. Put that in there. Okay. See, there's not a lot of water. As I said, it's going to be more like a stew kind of a thing. And then I'm going to put a dollop of Better Than Bouillon. This is their vegetable, and it's very good. And I say I'm almost out of that, so I'm going to just kind of stir that in there. Okay. Then we'll go ahead and add the tomatoes and the herbs. And I'm going to add some pepper. Of course, all these seasonings are to your liking. And I won't put a lot of salt in because, that bouillon is salty. So I'm going to put maybe a half a teaspoon in there, and we can adjust the seasoning after after it's cooked. So I'm going to give this a good stir here. It's all mixed in. I'm going to put the lid on this, and I'm going to put it on high. And I'm going to give it about 5 hours. And we'll see how it is after that. And then if it needs a little more time, we'll give it a little more time. And I almost forgot chili pepper. We're just going to put a good shakeroonie in there. You don't have to do that, but we like it, so I put it in there. All right, now I'll put the lid on it. So the slow cooker's going on, 5 hours on high. Check it after that. Of course, you know me, I check. It's not right, but I do it. I go in there every so often and look at it, stir it. Put it about 5 hours. Check them if they're not quite tender enough for you. You can go ahead and maybe give it 6 hours. And also, if you're finding that it's really too thick, not to your liking, add some more water. That would be just fine. So once this is cooked and we're ready to take a sample, I'll come back. You know what? P.S. I'm losing it. That's what happens when you get 72 years old. You forget stuff. I forgot these. So we're going to put that lid open one more time, and we're going to get you all probably say, well, what happened to the carrots? What happened to the onions? Well, they remained on my cutting board is what happened to them. Okay, third time. Get those straight. I don't know. The director found it. He says, what about those? Oh gosh, I am. Now, we're gonna put the lid on this darn thing. We're gonna wear it out. That's it, we're done here. It is done, and it took 6 hours. You remember I said 5 to 7 depending, and it did need 6 hours. So here it is. It's a beautiful, beautiful bowl of beans, and see how thick it is? It's delicious. I'm gonna take a little bite of this here. Lots of beans. Cannot wait to dig into this. You know, it is so savory and delicious and only nutritious, of course. And a wonderful combination of the herbs and the bean combination, the tomatoes and carrots and onions, all that. It's really good. I hope you'll give it a try. And I will put the recipe down in the description box down below, and so you'll be able to make it yourself. Tell your friends to watch my channel. I want you to smash that like button because it helps the algorithms and I make more money. How about that? And I will see you next time. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.